TO t-shirt. I have had this shirt since 2003, as you can see the pictures. Funny story, my next door neighbor actually gave me tickets and I was at the ACC event. Summary for this weekend's show is a story for Astoria. Yeah! Marianas Trench is coming back this fall with their brand new album, so we have a brand new show for you dedicated to this Canadian band. And shout out to our American friends who also celebrated on July 4th their Independence Day. First up in the G Notes, just want to remind you guys that you can sign up for Team Gracie's mailing list on www.thegracienote.ca. Marianas Trench is a fantastic Canadian band consisting of Matt, Ian, Josh, and Mike. From the band, I have had the pleasure of interviewing Webb and Castleman during the Face the Music tour, as well as Matt Webb during his solo feats outside of the band. Shout out to Phoebe, who was the VJ at Much Music when this album was on its promotional cycle. She actually has a tattoo of the Ever After toy box, or the children's box that's on the in the album, on the album cover or within the liner notes. And I ran into her at a Katy Perry taping and we got to talking about the band. Her whole presence is just full of such goodness and wonderfulness, and I encourage you to check her out. When Marianas Trench puts together an album, I've seen them perform live in Barrie, at the Molson Arena. I've been to their shows in Toronto at the Sound Academy. I have, at every show they play live, they experiment, and they're freaking Canadian. Backstage after Barrie, I come from a theater background, and that show was opening night, and it was I felt so privileged to be able to interview, one of the cast members about the show, and then be invited to the company party, and then to hear, I was among their friends and family. They were greeting some fans, and they came back after, and the first thing they wanted to talk about when they came back was, how do we make the next one better, and how do we make, they were so excited for the next show. They're always working, it seems like, to make the next show count, presence count. Just soak this moment in, just soak every piece of this part of it in. I was there alone, and so I didn't, I just was happy to be there and just be part. And then I got to talk to Matt, and he came over and he said, are you Grace, who I talked to? And my mom read your article. I thought that was so nice, that someone had, my work had connected. Now with Astoria coming out, you can see already that, and if you're a trencher, which is, the hardcore fans who stay connected with all of their media, know the stories behind every song and every lyric. The band had a massive live tweet session where they went through their music, their albums, Fix Me and Masterpiece Theater, and put their thoughts out there, about this song, what was going on at the time, or how many bands do that, and how many people listened, and how many, what does sharing that content mean? So great to see them back in the studio, and how long would it take, and then lo and behold, we have Astoria coming this fall. Judging by their social media teasers, the vine that's starting to unravel, as you can see in these photos, they have been working with violinists in warehouses, who knows how big this album is going to sound. Could break so many barriers. You start now, it kind of feels like you know, since it's, you know, a fall release and everything, you could get caught up in all of the drama that is Marianas Trench, and be ready for the season premiere of Astoria. Please subscribe to the Gracie Note. Thanks guys, and don't forget to be graceful.